very grounded, you know. The rest of you tree huggers, if you can, you probably know what I mean by that. I mean, it just felt really good and honest.
Nice. It was. I think there was a lot of new people there, which was exciting. I think the content was really great. So again, to all of our trainers, it was absolutely wonderful. So thank you, Carl. Thanks for being there. Thanks for everyone for tuning in as well. Michael Jewell, I'm going to come to you next. give us your best takeaway, Mike.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, you know what, the big takeaway is really to what Carla said is just, it was just really grounded. And I've been to a lot of celebrations where, you know, my first celebration was in San Diego. And I remember Alvy Shepard kind of dragging me there, like, come drink the Kool-Aid. And I was drinking and I'm like, wow, this is awesome. But as the company's evolved, we're cutting through a lot of the noise and just getting back to helping people. And my motto is helping one person at a time. And it's been a blessing. So I appreciate you guys. And I know Sharon had some challenges there, and it went off without a glitch, guys. And that was awesome. And prayers to Sharon that she's feeling better.
Oh, good on you, Michael. Well, listen, thanks for being there. And it felt like that place of service and that real heartfelt leadership. So yeah, it was a great event. So anyway, I think we got Shaz on the call now. I think she's run down to Cal's office.
Issues with capacity, it's stuck. And so it's blocking everyone after 300. So I was stuck. Run down the corridor to jump in. So
well, we got you now, mate. We got you now. Well, Sharon, welcome back after a few days on the floor. Basically, I know you were, what would we say in Australia, crook. When you're really crook, that means you're out for the count. You're really done. So good to see you got some colour back in your cheeks today. But I know you wanted to share with everybody a little update from your end and let everyone know that you're all doing good.
Sure. I just wanted to again just acknowledge. Unfortunately, I got a little called norovirus. I learnt, never had that before, but we had a board meeting planned just before celebration. So not ideal. We had a lot going on and just the worst possible timing for me. It's my 17th year anniversary in January and I hadn't missed a celebration. So I knew how much great work went into this. The speaker lineup was exceptional. Hearing from the rehearsals, all the great things that were happening. I've got to give kudos to Steve Foxwell. It took me until Thursday afternoon to admit defeat that I wasn't going to make it. Gave him my presentation and he did an amazing job with very limited time. So Steve, really, really, I owe you props for that. That's a big effort. But I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who showed up. I know it's a lot to travel. It was a busy weekend, a Super Bowl weekend for everyone here and taking the time away from your families. But I really think it was an amazing event. We launched Everclean Living, which is the beginning of our Healthy Body, Healthy Home product category that has just gone off. The seasonal e-shots, the dill pickle snacks that taste really, I was really intrigued about those, but you just can't stop eating them. So great product launches there. Some of our top 100 got to taste the sparkling collagen that I am incredibly excited about delivering, and that's coming soon. MCT oil shakes. For those of you who visited the office, I saw the pictures. The office was abuzz. Everyone trying the MCT oil shakes, which are, I love the new shakes. The taste has really gone next level with some more claims. So there's just a lot of really good things happening. And I was so sad to not be able to be there. I thought I could maybe make it on the Saturday, but that 72-hour clock just hadn't run. So again, thank you to everyone who came, all of the incredible speakers from the opening to the close. There was so many great business tips and product tips, and seeing those big checks going through security scanners at the airport. That was fun. That was fun to see. And some of those amounts were eye-watering. And for so many people who were up there with their first $100,000 cumulative, it's just a huge milestone. And just to be mindful that this business is so much more than just our products. It's so much more than just a way to earn money. You know, coming together in the incredible community that we have and getting to know more members. It was the first main event that we had a Moringa Supermix training with Dee and Mike, and I know so many people have looked at that product differently now, and we saw a huge spike. For the record, guys, you did an amazing job. We saw a huge spike in Supermix orders coming out of your presentation. So it's great to have that product back, and there's a lot yet to come here at ISAGENX, especially when it comes to product launches, promotions, and some new events as well. So thanks so much to all of you, and thank you, Steve. I know you've got a lot of speakers today, so I'll hand back.
Oh, thanks so much, Shaz. And you know what? I can still hear it a little bit in your voice there. So thanks for jumping on the front end. But I don't know if Cal's standing there in your office. He's in the hot seat next. So we'll hand it back to you, Cal, mate.
I'm actually in Cal's office. He was on he logged on before me, so he got in. So
Yeah.
Cal.
All right, thanks, boss. Yeah, we are definitely grateful that Sharon is healthy and back with us. So next, all right, Summit, the Summit promotion. Put a 1 in the chat if you are running for Summit, if you're excited about Summit. Samantha Lacouture, Cindy Walter, Amy Yeager, this is fantastic. Yes, Summit is our key. And coming at Celebration, talking to a lot of people, the focus for them was Summit. Getting people on board, developing consultants, managers, you guys joining on the calls. And I would say we have over 1,000 people right now, over 1,000 people running for Summit. I will say we're almost halfway there. And you'll see when I recognize some people here in a moment here, the main reasons for why they are in the top 100, the top 10, is because they're doing ISA socials. Number one, they're creating enrollments from those ISA socials. They're aiming for their 10 enrollments, and they're getting those personally and ranked advancements. Those are the key metrics. Yes, it's great that we have TBB reports, we have these calls, we have these events, but those enrollments and personally enrolled rank advancements is exactly what's making people go to the next level. All right, first slide, Ryan. Let's get right into it. Recognition from 10 to 1. I think Ryan is there. Okay. All right, so we have the top 10 right now here in the Summit. At number 10 from Quebec, Nathalie Lepage and Martin Lausanne. And as I read their names, give them some love in the chat. If you're on their team, take a screenshot and give them some love. At number 9, we have Naomi Beauregard. At number 8, we have Isabelle Dutil and Xavier Lapointe. And then we have at number 7, Alexandra Julien and Jarl Carl Pare, also from Quebec. At number 6, we have Brenda Kesters. At number 5, we have Tommy Chapper. Good job, Tommy. At number 4, we have Anne and Jim White. At number 3, we have Dr. Breck and Brooke Casborn. At number 2, we have Debbie and Jeff Beebe. And at number 1, we have Mary Claude LaBelle and Eric Valancourt. So congratulations to all of you guys. This is as of today. As of today's latest reporting, this is our top 10. Give some love in the chat. And back to you, Steve.
Oh, good on you, Cal. And yeah, congratulations, guys. Mexico is heating up, as you well know. And I did announce this from stage. So if you weren't there and you missed this or you didn't receive your email, I just want to make sure that you are all aware that for the commission month, remember that it's the commission month of February, we are doubling the enrollment points for new enrollments. So again, if you want to kind of get out there, get some of those enrollment points up, you're going to get double the rewards for them for the month of February. And originally we were going to just do it for the attendees at Celebration, but we blew this open for everybody at home as well. So again, double points for enrollments for the commission month of February. So get into that one and let your people know. Well, I have the pleasure now to bring on an absolute fan favorite of Celebration. She just lit up the room with her energy and shared our brand new home care line, our Ever Clean Living. We've been so blessed with Dr. Mia ever since she walked through the door here at ISAGENX. And of course, we're going to be doing a whole bunch more calls with Dr. Mia as we get closer to the launch of this line. But Dr. Mia, if you're on the call and you can unmute yourself, I would love maybe just for the call this evening, you can just share a little bit about some of this amazing non-toxic home care line and why it's so important as we look at detoxifying the inside and the outside of our home and our environment. So if you're there, Mia, I'll jump it to you.
All right. Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing? I'm so honored to be on with all of you tonight. And wow, the house is full. Thank you so much, Steve. And first and foremost, man, everybody, you guys were very engaging at Celebration, and I'm just so honored. So I just wanted to review really quickly the amazing Ever Clean line. I talked about the pillars of lifestyle medicine and why it's so important. So I'm just going to back it up just so everyone knows why is this so important and why should you definitely want to dive in. It's really important what we're doing in Isagenix, what we're putting into our body, but we now really need to be thinking about what's on the outside of our body, what we're exposed to. And if you don't know, with pen and paper today, our homes are 2 to 5 times higher, more toxic than our outdoor air. And our home is the most cherished space. So this massive collection was near and dear to my heart because I see these patients every single day, and we need to be focusing on something that is family safe, it's pet friendly, all of those things that you're seeing, they're eco-smart. I want you all to imagine, when we think of all of our cleaning products, they all have toxicity signs, they have skulls, they have bones, they have everything on them. They tell us, keep out of reach of children, lock your doors. And Isagenix has come with this amazing, power pack for us now that is amazing. The spray bottle there, you guys, it is amazing. It's glass. And Steve, that was such a beautiful surprise. So Steve, I don't know, do you have slides on each product?
I do. So Mia, you're so good at doing this, and thank you so much for jumping in. Because the multi-surface cleaner, I want to jump to that slide next, and I'll guide you through as we go. But
sure.
This is, as you said, it's a beautiful glass bottle. I know that you've been testing these products out. You got them before I did even, and I know you absolutely love them at home, right?
I did. And why this surface cleaner is so important, Steve, is because we want to imagine that we're cleaning our surfaces. Perhaps your food touched on, your children are touching it. We're on there all the time, and we spend so much time in our kitchen, bathroom. So it's going to be really important that we don't have ammonia, we don't have the chlorine, we don't have the artificial fragrances and dyes. Fragrances are very, very toxic, and they're in the top 30 from a study from 2023 as the most toxic, one of the most toxic top 30 chemicals as hazardous. And that's why we need to be aware. We need biodegradable. We need all these. These are amazing. They're little tablets that you get to put in the bottle. They dissolve. You have one little bag. And so they're really space saving, Steve. And they are phenomenal, as you know. Love it, love it, love it. You guys outdid yourself on this.
So that's amazing, Mia. Tell us a little bit about those cleaning cloths that are just super durable. You can wash them. I think they're great.
So the thing about these is they're nice little squares, you guys. And I don't know if anyone's ever seen these, but they're like biodegradable. They're cellulose. And how many of you had those stinky cloths? Like you're bleaching them, you're trying to get through them. These are machine washable. Then when you throw them away, they're going to be biodegradable. So amazing pack, use them over and over and over. They were fantastic, Steve, no streaks. They literally worked like a charm for me. And I was completely impressed with them, getting rid of all of that awful paper that we're using, paper towels and things like that.
Oh, for sure. I love these. Now, again, I think you said this from stage about our next product that I want to talk about the toilets in Arizona and the ring that you get. So for those non-Arizonians, can you just explain what that is as we walk through this one?
So this is the Sparkle bathroom cleaner. And what I did, Steve, is I took this beautiful bag and I dumped it in a glass jar with a nice little bamboo lid. And it is great for the shower, the toilets, all the rest. And my story was for all of you, in Arizona, we have very high mineral content, and we literally get this orange ring in our toilet. And we're always challenged. They say, be careful what you use because you actually take the beautiful shine off your toilet bowl. So I use this. My husband came home and he goes, honey, the toilet is so clean. And I was just like a little peacock, you know, and it was the Isagenix cleaner. But Steve, I want to push everyone's thought process even further. How many of you remember those terrible oven cleaners that we used to use, and you had gloves on and a mask on, and it was like your worst nightmare? Nobody wanted to clean the oven. So we went to self-cleaning ovens. Now we get in the shower and we use these spray foams and we're using all these chemicals. And if you're cleaning them, you know how toxic that smells. I need everyone to realize that the inhaled chemicals are really, really important. So this is an amazing cleaner, takes the scum off your shower. It works amazing. And when you're in the shower, there's steam, there's heat. So that our skin is actually absorbing, Steve, as well as inhaling it. And so we really need to be thinking wholesomely about what's happening both on the counters, you know, and like in the shower and stuff. So it was a bar none. It was a great sell for me. I loved it.
Yeah, I can't wait to start using this on me. You absolutely sold me on that one for sure. Now, I think this has been a bit of a question for everybody, but the laundry sheets. Walk us about through these, because I think, you know, people are like, do they really work? Are they as great as they say they are? But I love the fact that you can whack these in your suitcase and travel with them, because how much do we travel all the time, you know?
Exactly. So the laundry sheets were absolutely stellar. They come like in a beautiful, almost like an envelope. And you actually, they're just a flat little sheet. You tear off how much you need. And for me, again, your sheets are going to be really important, both your sheets, your duvet, because your skin is exposed on those. And we know that our skin, Steve, is extremely permeable. And so we need to be thinking.
And Mia, just a sec. Ryan, can you just advance to the next slide for us as well? We're just on the laundry sheets. Thanks, mate. There you go.
Oh, perfect. Great. So when we think of our clothes, our sheets, everything like that, your athletic wear, the skin is extremely permeable, and we need to be aware of what we're washing our clothes with, what we're drying our clothes with. And so I want everyone to imagine a nicotine patch, an estrogen patch, a fentanyl patch, so many things we place on our skin. And so we know that our skin is very porous. Then if you're sweating, you're exercising, perhaps your young little boys at soccer or those sort of things, their skin's even more porous. So we really need to be decreasing the toxic load through our skin. Our skin's the largest organ that we have. The sheets were amazing, loved them. I got to share a story with you, Steve. No names. I didn't look to see if she's on. She was trying to peel them apart vertically, like actually peel the sheet apart. Love you to death, who you are on the call tonight. You just literally pick what you want, size, throw it in the wash machine, comes out beautifully, stellar, love them. The next one, I'm going to talk about.
Stain stick. We've got that amazing stain stick, which I actually used for the first time today, and it absolutely was amazing.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I love this, again, plant-free, you know, everything's nice and clean. It's got the olive oil and the coconut oil. I told the story. I did a call last night for Momentum Monday with Susan Sly and her team, and I spilled balsamic dressing on my sweatshirt. So I took the stain stick, I wetted my sweatshirt, took the stain stick, did it last night, rubbed it together, came out like a charm. It's amazing. And what's important for this is you can use it like on the spot, literally, or you can use it and throw things in your laundry. Works on delicates, works on athletic wear. It is amazing. And again, you know, safe, family safe, eco-smart, hypoallergenic. So absolutely out of the park.
Yeah, so good, so good. And then finally, the whole collection wouldn't be complete without those beautiful organic dryables that we have there. And I've had them in my dryer for the last couple of weeks actually now.
Aren't they amazing? So I love them, you know, 100% organic New Zealand wool. They're great on any kind. I actually am doing my sheets today. And so the story for those of you who weren't at Celebration, my trick is the balls are amazing. So you're not using any more of those toxic sheets to throw in or the Downy or whatever. But if you want, you can use really organic oils. So I use the Isagenix eucalyptus oil. I put it on my balls. My sheets and my duvet just came out again today. And oh my gosh, Steve, my sheets smell amazing. They're beautiful, it's clean, it's natural, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. And I don't know about you guys who are watching the call tonight, but I've got a king bed. And when you put those sheets and the doona cover into the thing, I don't know about you, when you put it in the dryer, it all goes into like a ball. When I've been putting these dryer balls in, it's actually stopped that happening, which I'm like, oh my goodness me, that's like gold because you have to turn the dryer on about 10 million times to dry the sheets, but it stops that whole thing mushing together, which is absolutely great. Yeah. Well, Dr. Mia, as always, you're just incredible. And I know that the audience absolutely loved hearing from you. I know that if you weren't at the event, you got to hear this tonight from Dr. Mia. She's just the best. So thank you so much for jumping on. And folks, just a reminder that this will not be available until Tuesday, the 24th of February. So again, if you're at the event, this is your time to really skill up on it, learn about it. We're going to be getting Dr. Mia on the Wellness Edge calls. We're going to be talking about this again. Who do you know in your downline who wants this? Who do you know can add this to their 30-day system? Who do you know who would really love to kind of get involved with this non-toxic cleaning line? And then I think we've got the whole system coming up next. So Mia, once again, thank you so much for being on the call with us tonight. I also have the wonderful Lindsay Hoffer. So Linz and Laura Stevens, as you know, were up on stage. So Lindsay, if you're on the call, if you can unmute yourself, my friend, because
I'm here.
There she is. Thanks, my love. So Lindsay, I mean, if you could just share for a couple of minutes, just a little bit about how you market this to your network, because I think we're all in charge of our own Isagenix store, our own Isagenix customers. How do you kind of share this? How do you market this out? What would you be doing in the next couple of weeks before this launches?
Perfect. Great question, Stephen. It's so wonderful to see so many amazing faces. And thank you, Dr. Mia, for running through our products with us. As all of you can see on the screen, we have our complete bundle, which I'd love for you to put a 1 in the chat if you were at Celebration and you already have this bundle in your home. I filled that spray bottle instantly, dropped my tablets in there. I've used these products for everything already, and I am thrilled. And my one tip is, however many dryer balls you put in the dryer must also come out. So you have to go fishing sometimes for them. But that was an amazing tip you just gave us, Dr. Mia, about using essential oils as well. So thank you. So my passion behind this, Steve, is that today isn't just about new products. February 24th isn't just about new products. It's about potential new customers. It's about new conversations and potential brand new income streams for all of us, a new facet of the business we already get to have with Isagenix. And don't let the 6 products overwhelm you. We break these 6 products down into just 3 really simple categories. We have our laundry, our surface cleaning, and then the bathroom cleaning. And each of these categories offers a powerful clean without the chemicals. They contain everything you need and nothing that you don't. And we know that they're safe for your home, your children, your family, your pets, and the planet. And I don't want us to forget that last one. You heard how much of this is biodegradable. It's exciting from every front. So these high performance, low waste products can change your home and they can change your business if you so let it. So as I look ahead to the next 2 weeks, half of us on this call probably already have these products and we're sharing and sharing and sharing on socials and with people who come into our home. Half of us on this call don't have these products yet, but we will order them on February 24th. So what do we do between now and then? We educate and we inform. We educate our existing customers, our social media channels, our local family and friends. We inform them that we have this product line is coming out. What are the fast facts about it? What are the products that we get our hands on? Knowledge is power. And I deeply believe that humans don't know what they don't know. So it's our job to feed that knowledge and to inform and educate so that you get the chance to make the sale. You get the chance to revolutionize toxicity inside all of these homes. You get the chance to change lives from an angle that is outside the body versus the nourishment and the nutrition that we've been able to always do inside the body. And we know a couple quick, fast facts, right? So we know that the home cleaning and non-toxic category of consumerism is just exploding, right? We know that consumers are proactively looking to ditch those chemicals, but they don't know who to trust. I mean, the world is so complicated and complex when it comes to what brands and what lines you can trust. And the cool thing about Isagenix is we've already earned that trust. Our customers already trust us. We have loyalty in the health and wellness space, that it's an easy yes. We know that our Isagenix brand is trusted solutions, and we've got the community, of course, and the subscription component of making this easy. So this just complements everything we've already always done. It's just our job, as you said, to be in charge of our own business and in charge of our own networks and customers to inform and educate. So that's my hope. Laura and I launched a 14-day cleaning challenge. Who has started? Put a 1 in the chat if you've already started. I started today. Yesterday came a little too quick after getting home from celebration, but we have an incredible PDF. It's posted on Isagenix business Facebook. It's posted on isagenixbusiness.com, where you can follow along and start the narrative of cleaning up your home and your space for 14 days with prompts and ideas of how to share that on your socials so you can drive up that curiosity. Oh, we've got the QR. Bravo. Thank you. There's the QR code. That'll take you to a beautiful PDF with 14 days of tips and ideas. And Laura and I designed this for 2 things: to change our lives as associates, to really hone in on these products and to change your space, but also to just funnel and spoon feed all of us content to share with our neighbors, with our social media channels, to get the conversation going about ever clean living now. So if you have these products in your hand, I encourage you to start today, start tomorrow morning. If you don't have the products yet, when they arrive on your doorstep after February 24th, we want you to dive in and do this challenge with us and share and tag as many people as you can. So with that, thank you, Steve, for having me. Thank you again, Dr. Mia. Thank you, Sharon, for being here. We're so glad you're here. And I'm going to kick it back over to Ryan, one of our MVPs at corporate. Thanks for being here tonight, Ryan.
Awesome. Thank you, Lindsay. Oh my gosh, so excited, you guys. So Lindsay, some love in the chat. Her and Laura brought the heat at Celebration, talking about this whole line, as well as Dr. Mia. I mean, how great is that? Dr. Mia, thank you for jumping in and sharing. You guys, they get me so fired up about these products. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Truth be told, I'm waiting on my order still, and I cannot wait to be using these products. But you guys, at Celebration, we talked not only products, but Laura and I actually went on stage and we shared about a new program that's all around activation and growing your business. So you guys, we are so honored and excited to bring to you the Accelerate program, okay? Now, you all should have gotten an email today with the ability to go in and register. If you didn't see it or you're still wanting to register, don't worry. In just a second, I'll show you the QR code. But the Accelerate program is a 6-week program designed to do exactly what the name says: accelerate you and your business into growth for 2026. And it's not just Laura and I who are going to be jumping in. I'm going to have Mike and Cal, the rest of the sales team, joining us, and this incredible star-studded lineup of trainers. So week 1, Laura and I are going to come in and we're going to lay the groundwork around goal setting and get you guys started strong and prepped and ready to really dive in. Week 2, we have the one and only Tanya Kirkpatrick. She's going to be driving in around brand and attraction. You guys, if you have followed her on social, you have seen just how well she does at branding herself and creating a brand that people buy into. And she's going to help you do just that and help you find your authentic self so you can really shine in Isagenix, right? Then we have week 3 with Lauren Frierson, and she's going to cover how to invite. Now, listen, it's a lot deeper than just how to invite, because we know inviting people is just the tip top of how we get them to events and into our team programs. So she's going to share everything around what to say, as well as the follow-up, and really sharing all the details, whether it be a ISA social, or maybe it's a team Zoom, maybe it's a team event, whatever that might be. Then right in between there, we are actually going to have 2 opportunity calls that everyone is invited to join, but Laura's going to host these, and it's super cool. I actually think we're going to have a third one that'll be a French edition. Super excited about that, but you're going to be able to put the things that you've learned so far in the program to practice and actually try out in this opportunity event. One of those opportunity events, I believe, we're going to have hosted by our week 4 trainer, which is Veronique Bro. You guys, so excited. Veronique is going to go over everything around onboarding. Now, Veronique walks the walk. She talks the talk, you guys. Not only was she our #1 earner for the Antigua trip, but she brought 4 new executives with her on that trip. And that is what I think is super powerful and exciting, is that she was able to create that vision and success within her team, which helping others is where Isagenix truly shines. And she's going to teach you how she does that. Then we've got the duo of Ann and Holly Kirsch, you guys. This is a fun group right here. If you have spent any time with them, you know you are in for a good time. And that's what they shine at doing, building that community. And that's exactly what they're going to help you do. How do you really build a community within your team? A place people want to be a part of, your customers brag about being in, right? They're going to help you do that. And then to wrap it all up and put a bow on it, week 6, we have Amy Yeager around business building events, you guys. She's going to cover everything from maybe a home party where you cut up a bar and you sample out some products that you have, all the way to getting out there in your community and partnering with other small businesses who also want to grow. It's a great opportunity and a way for you to really share the load and get exposure, right? And then, of course, it wouldn't be complete if we didn't have an awesome graduation where Sharon, Steve, Laura, and of course, your field sales team will be on to celebrate and recognize you. Okay, as I mentioned, here's where you can register. You can join in. Now, you're probably thinking, Ryan, that sounds great. I want to grow my business, but what else? Well, of course, we're going to throw some fun swag in there. It wouldn't be Isagenix if we just let you graduate and said, good job, right? We're going to send you an awesome certificate. So there's a couple ways you can do this, right? Level 1 is going to be that graduate level. When you get your 2 enrollments over the 6 weeks, you watch all of the training videos and you submit all of your homework, right? You're going to get invited to a graduation. Sharon, Steve, Laura, the sales team, and you're going to get a personalized certificate saying, I did it. It's going to have your graduation certificate, and it's going to be really fun. We can't wait to celebrate you on that. Now, for those of you who like a challenge, when you do all those same things, but you take those 2 enrollments up to 3 enrollments, you're going to unlock a special limited edition Accelerate Isagenix shirt. This is something you cannot buy. When people see you wearing it, they're going to know you took the challenge and you made it happen, right? Now, for those of you who are like, Ryan, I got 3. What happens if I want to do more? Well, good news. We have the honors path for you. That's when you do all the other things, but instead of 3 enrollments, you take it up to 6 enrollments. That's right. When you do 6 enrollments, you're going to get special recognition on our graduation, as well as a special honoree certificate and an honoree shirt. It's an honors edition shirt. Again, you can't buy these guys. So when people see you wearing one, they're going to know that you earned it. So we are so excited. Who's ready to take the Accelerate Challenge? I've been seeing the registration numbers flying up. We want you to get in this program. We can't wait to kick it off next week. I promise it's what all the cool kids are going to be talking about. All right. Speaking of the cool kids, Isagenix, coolest guy that I know, Mr. Steve Foxwell. You've got some fun things to share product-wise. The party keeps going, right?
It does. It does. Thanks, Ryan, mate, and good on you for putting all this work together. Ryan's worked really hard behind the scenes, putting this Accelerate program together for the whole team. We're going to do this every single quarter, so you can expect a few more throughout the year. So good on you, Ryan, for doing that. Okay, let's advance to this next slide, Ryan, because if you have not grabbed yourselves one of these, ladies and gentlemen, where have you been? It launched today, 10 o'clock Phoenix time. And for those of you who are in the room, we did that little share the shot on Saturday morning. This is delicious. And if you put these in the fridge, nice and cold, oh my goodness me, they just taste absolutely amazing. Ryan, just jump back to the slide a minute, just so I can make sure everyone's captured this. So again, you can add this to your subscription rewards while it lasts. This will fly out the door. You can just see it here. I just have to move the little chat thing. 12 count there, $45, 27 BV. Absolutely amazing product, tastes delicious. I can see Lindsay smiling because she knows how good it tastes, right? But I think the audience absolutely fell in love with this product. So make sure you go and grab yourself some before they fly out of the door. All right, let's keep going, Ryan. Also, again, as Sharon was talking to you, I had a box in my office last week, and I think I scoffed the whole thing by kind of Wednesday. They are absolutely so Moorish, and they taste so dill and just yummy. And again, Ryan and Carl, if you missed this piece at Celebration, Susan Sly sent me a gift today of you boys jumping up and down on stage. There you go. Here's the boys being dill pickles. Being Ryan and Cal, as they always are. But again, guys, these are limited edition products. They will absolutely fly out of the door. So again, make sure you and your team know about them. Tell your people they were absolutely gold. All right, next slide, Ryan. Okay. So I just wanted to get some clarification on this. So as you know, we launched Supermix on Monday. The guys have been waiting for this for such a long time. And Dee and Mike Kuros did an amazing job on stage, sharing how Moringa came to the Western world. Phenomenal story. Loaded with vitamins and minerals and protein and all that good stuff in this. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to add Supermix to my daily routine. It was so good. So anyway, right now, if you add Supermix to a brand new enrollment, you will get double PIBs on it. And we've never ever done this before, guys. So usually what you'd have to do in the same commission week, as you know, is have one enrollment in the commission week and then a second one in the commission week to get those to double. This is one enrollment with 100 QV, 100 BV or more that's got a Supermix in it, and we will double the PIBs on it right through until March 15th. So don't miss out on that one. Next one, Ryan, for me, mate. And also to celebrate the return of Supermix, we're also adding a 20% off offer for new customers only. So again, if you add Supermix to that cart, you will get 20% off just the Supermix, guys. I want to be super clear on it. It won't give you a discount off the whole cart. It's just off that product that's in the cart. So 20% off the Supermix in the cart. That runs through from Monday the 9th, which has just gone, through to the 22nd. And then that's new customers only. And then we're going to open it up just for that little bit extra time for new and existing customers from the 23rd through till the 8th. So 20% off your Supermix to celebrate the return of our Supermix there. All right, next slide, Ryan, thanks. Okay, so this was, again, one of my favorite pieces of celebration. It always is. We got to celebrate some of our IsaBody Kickstart finalists, and you can see here young Ethan, he was just tearing up on stage, and he shared, you know, the journey he'd been on with his mom, and he looks absolutely amazing, and he's just got this new lease of life to kind of take himself off on a new journey. But Ethan was just absolutely incredible. So again, he was he's our number one prize winner for the end of the year Q1. And then, of course, we have our second runner-up places here, Galen and Alas. Looks absolutely incredible. Next slide, Ryan. And then, of course, in our third place, we've got 5 winners there. We've got Ziamora, Erica, Isabel. Again, what a transformation in just 90 days. So good. I think there's 2 more here as well. Morda and Jonatino. There you go. Look absolutely incredible there. So good on you to all our Kickstart 90 finalists. We love the challenge, and we'll keep it going. So boards, as you know, guys, as we're working on bringing our app back, but this is a little interim kind of piece for you. So ISAGENX is on boards now. We're going to be launching this on February the 17th. We've talked about this on a few calls now, but again, just to remind everyone, from the 17th of February, you'll be able to get access to boards, and the free version is really, really cool, guys. You get to create 2 boards, plus you get the ISAGENX one that's loaded up with great content for you. So again, you want to shoot out, you know, that crystal map to executive to somebody, boom, it's in your fingertips. Send it on social, send it on a text, all that cool stuff there. We're going to be doing a whole training on this on the 17th as well. So 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. So again, look out for all the comms and leads in the loop, all that good stuff. So boards is here as a interim solution until we work out the app, but it's really just a social sharing platform to send out all that good stuff. And then finally, I don't know if she is on the call. I think she is. I'm going to put Susan on the spot if she doesn't mind. I don't know if Susan Sly is on here. Is she still here, Mia? I think she is. If she can unmute yourself, Susan, just for a second.
She is in the midst of traveling, so.
Oh, is she? Maybe she can't
Flying to
unmute.
LA,
That's
but she
okay.
was on the call.
That's all right. I did look her up because the lovely Susan Sly, who closed the event, like, oh my goodness me. Ryan has never seen Susan Sly close before. And he turned to me in the audience. And he was like, oh my God, Steve. He's like, she is absolutely phenomenal, isn't she? You guys know it. She's just one of the best. I have mad respect for Susan. I think I said this from stage that when I used to be one of the sales guys down in the Australian office, I used to listen to Susan Sly on my podcast, on my drive to the Sydney office, just to get fired up every single day. So when I used to speak to the guys on the phone, I was like, oh my God, you want to try this. She's a wonderful trainer, and she is going to be doing a personal development training course or program, if you will, in April. It's going to be at the head office. We only have spaces for about 120 people. So this is how it's going to roll. Take a screenshot of this or scan your phones right now. Get onto the mailing list, because the minute that we announce this, we're going to be sending you all an email, and it will be first in, best dressed. So 120 spots. It's going to be a 3-day event in April. We'll give you all of the details. So if you want to be part of that personal development program, make sure you scan this QR code on here. And I think, Ryan, that is about it for our wrap up of our Tuesday night call. So again, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Lovely to see you all. Thank you again so much for being at the event. If you did, we love you dearly. And any of that stuff that you missed, we'll send the recording out. But enjoy the seasonal products, and we look forward to seeing you all on the next call in April. Oh, sorry, maybe March. What am I talking about? We'll see you in March. All right, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll all see you all soon. All right, take care, folks.
Hay toda clase de artistas, los que inspiran, los que brindan alegría, y su trabajo puede cambiar el mundo. Y aquí, en ISAGENX, estamos creando otra clase de arte, porque para nosotros, el bienestar es una mezcla artística de ciencia y naturaleza, de salud y abundancia, y de la pasión y el entusiasmo eterno por la vida. Las personas son nuestro lienzo. Somos una comunidad global, con la misión de inspirar, motivar y vivir una vida más saludable. Hemos reunido a algunos de los artistas más talentosos en su ramo. Podemos encontrar formas sencillas de ayudarte a verte mejor, sentirte mejor, moverte mejor y, por supuesto, vivir mejor. Porque todos merecen sentirse saludables. Esta es nuestra forma de arte. Esta es nuestra obsesión.